We've got Captain Apple. Quartermaster Cookie. Navigator Zan. Gunner, that's me. Surgeon, Tuna Tin. Shipwright Tempe. Cooper Noob. Cook Lexente. Cabin Boy Pav. And Stowaway Canadian. Got them clown shoes on and also a bunny outfit. Or maybe you are a bunny, I don't know.
The world's most treasure-hungry pirate.
The important questions.
Mad with power. Get
Okay, I'm fine with this. I am a human.
I am a human. And I want to announce this early. I'm not just a human. I'm also the thief.
You need to choose a job.
So don't be voting me overboard just for memes.
I mean, I can't really hide mine. I'm diligent.
Okay.
Choose to obey or disobey.
I mean, you can hide diligent a little bit because you can kind of blend in with the people next to you. You know.
Whatever. I don't know. Not worth it.
It's true.
Useful.
There's also it's not. I don't know. Is there a good reason to hide diligent? I suppose if you were a ghosty boy, you might want to hide your diligent role. So Tunatin says, what's the thief? I don't think I've played with special roles before. So this is the traits mode. So all of the pirates aboard will have one of the special traits. I'm the thief, which means if I'm voted overboard, we lose a treasure. So I have declared that I am the thief, basically to ensure that no one throws me overboard. But also I am human.
Who is always playing in when something goes wrong.
No.
Apple is claiming that they're the pure. The pure is human and can never become a ghost. I mean, we only have Apple's word for being pure, but in fairness, there hasn't been, as far as I've noticed, a counterclaim. Oh no, Tuna says I'm sad now, I'm boring old innocent. So there can be, in our particular configuration that we play, this is a kind of customized game, we have 0 to 2 innocents. So as long as no more than 2 people claim to be innocents, we're probably safe. If 3 people start claiming they're innocent, then we want to start doubting whether that's true.
Let's see what the audience thought. Avast, Captain. You need a job for your crew.
This is definitely... I keep seeing the little link pop up and I'm like, this is a top tier room code. I like this one.
Raise the anchor.
100%.
Choose to obey or disobey now.
That's a clear obey?
Mm-hmm.
Time for an event, crew. What do you see on the horizon? Everyone, check your devices to vote for an event.
Ooh, now that's a collection of events. So
It is.
this is going to be interesting. I'm going to go for this.
I go for Freaky Friday.
Can't beat a Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday is one of my favourite events that we ever added. It's relatively straightforward. It's easy to understand, but it actually adds quite a lot of depth to the game.
It does.
The Freaky Friday it is. So the question is, who's going to swap? So the other thing that's really interesting about Freaky Friday,
duties, two pirates bump into each other with force.
which we might have an example
A
of
flash
here.
of light, and their roles reverse. If one was a ghost, now the other is instead, and vice versa. It's freaky.
Is that the Freaky Friday event works really interestingly with the pure and the tainted. Because if you Freaky Friday with the tainted, then you suddenly have two ghosts, and if you Freaky Friday with the pure, then you suddenly have, you know, if one of those people were a ghost, then they're suddenly not a ghost. Freaky Friday in trait games is very interesting. So all we know is that Apple has claimed to be the pure, and Tuna has claimed to be innocent.
Mm-hmm.
That's the info we have. And in fairness, Tuna has been in a round and passed it. So if there's a Freaky Friday and it picks the pure and the tainted, then nobody switches, I guess. Apple asks why we're voting for Tempe, which I mean, that's quite a good question, actually. So it was Canadian and Noop that voted for Tempe. I mean, Canadian's the stowaway, so I guess Canadian's just voting for someone. Noop, on the other hand.
Let's see what the audience thought.
Audience has decided that Noop's sus now.
Avast, Captain. You need a job.
Captain Apple, what are we doing today?
Raise the anchor.
I'm happy to obey this.
Choose to obey or disobey now.
Oh, not quite.
I obeyed. The Wishful has wished!
Mm.
So that means Apple, Zan, myself, and Tuna are not the Wishful. Someone else is Wishful.
The crew are attempting to commune
And the
with
Wishfuls wish for a
spirit
seance.
to see whether a pirate is haunted or not.
Wishing for an information event is
While
quite a
conducting the seance,
human-like thing
Think
to
of
do.
the pirate you'd like to reveal most by voting on your device.
I mean, we could pick Apple. We only have Apple's word that they're pure. If we seance Apple and find out that they're not human...
Yeah.
So, because lots of people are saying check Tempe, I'm going to go with Tempe. Because it's better to have a seance that we're sure about on literally anyone than a seance where we're not sure.
Oh, I picked Apple. Oops.
So, here we go. This is the problem with seance, right?
One pirate, and the spirits answered, they must be a ghost.
That
The question remains,
is literally
which pirate were the
worst
The
case
worst
scenario. So, right. I picked Tempe. That's one. Who else picked and who did they pick? How many people picked Apple? This is the important thing. If you picked Apple, you need to speak up.
I
Look
picked
out for
Apple.
players who were in rounds
Lex
that
picked
big
Apple.
and weren't in rounds that
That's
Tempe picked
3.
Apple.
That's
Gonna vote.
4. That's 5. Supposedly that's 5 on Apple, so it may have been a 50-50 split. We may have had half on Apple and half on Tempe, and the seance will have then just chosen 4 as randomly. Which is literally the worst case scenario. Oh, Tunatin says I didn't vote Tempe or Apple. So hang on then, does that mean we didn't have 5 people who chose Tempe? Because in that case, it must have been Apple.
Oh lord, but we've already voted Apple overboard.
Firmly ashore. Let's see what the audience.
Can I just say, that was the worst seance we have ever done.
Only one.
By a long shot as well. That wasn't even like a little bad.
I'm still a human though.
Canadian, it will be in your black spot. So our psychic says Tempe was a ghost. That doesn't align with what we've just got from the seance, but also Tempe's counterclaiming psychic.
Tempe would though, because Tempe's just been thrown overboard.
Yeah, so that's what concerns me, Lexente. I think people might have changed who they said they seanced once the results were revealed. You can only really trust who someone says they're going to pick before the seance. And even then, if people are, planning. Oh, what a gift of an event. You have to do it.
Wait, which one? Time Warp?
Time Warp.
Why?
Because we just messed up an entire day.
Why? I don't think we did.
We fully messed up that entire seance Apple Tempe scenario was.
We threw over a ghost.
But did we?
I think we did.
But
I'm not
did
going
we?
Time Warp.
Did we throw over a ghost? I don't know that we did.
I think we did. I'm not time warping, and I think you'll be a fool to time warp.
I think if nothing else, when we had time warped, we would have discovered whether anyone became a ghost when Tempe was thrown overboard, and then we could have proven whether our psychic was Canadian or Tempe. But that's fine. That's fine.
I don't think Canadian would have asked how to check if he was not the psychic. I think they'd have just claimed.
Oh, Tempe's retracting their counterclaim.
Pirate to pirate, each choosing who you want to save and keep on board.
Tempe's retracting their counterclaim, disclosing that they're idle, and confessing to being a ghost.
If anything, I'm more suspicious of you now for wanting a time warp.
I was just following the logic. A time warp is never a bad thing. A time warp only ever reveals more information. So the thing with time warp is that you really have to know how to utilize a time warp, You have to figure out how to make the best of your warping of time to make people confess things that they didn't realize. Oh no.
Yes.
This is a really hard decision. So, Apple and Tunatin swapped in the Freaky Friday, so surely Tunatin's a better save. Surely.
Oh no, we're out of fruit and one crew member didn't get any. They've taken L and gone overboard. If the pirate the crew left out was human, then their spirit will haunt a random pirate from the rest of the
Canadian, can you confirm that Newt was a ghost? Or otherwise?
Walking the plank for today. No voting.
Canadian says Newt was a human. Noopy, you disguised?
We'll have to give them a job eventually.
No. Brilliant. Fantastic. So I think in that position, right, I did not have a safe choice. I think either of those, I think both Tuna Tin and Noop were human. So I don't think I had a safe bet there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Xantham has posited that Noop is cursed.
I don't know why, but I am getting ghostly vibes off you, Matthew.
I'm fully not. And oh my gosh, that has even failed. Which
time for an event.
Yes, which has you in it.
It has me in it. It's not me.
Everyone, check your devices to vote for an event.
There is a magic lamp.
It's not me, and I'm the thief. So please don't vote me overboard, because we will just lose treasure. And I'm not a ghost. That was meant to be the lamp. Didn't mean to just do a load of big like pirate faces in chat, you know? Meant to do a load of lamps. If we get Seance, we'll probably mess it up like we did last time. It's the audience's pick. Which is, in fairness, suspicious. Oh. I'm not sure about suspicious soup.
The Cook has a cunning plan to get rid of the ghosts and considers putting a little something extra in the soup. Cook, who's getting the soup?
You can throw me overboard with an event and we won't lose a treasure, it's true. But I am human. But I'm human and Canadians are psychic. So if Canadian throws me overboard, they're going to lie and say I'm a ghost, right?
And don't forget, I'm diligent, so we try and avoid me, because we don't want to risk losing more treasure than we could.
I wonder what was in it.
I think that was the right choice. I think that was the right choice. Genuinely, I'm not a ghost. Not a ghosty boy. Just a human-y boy.
Look out for players who were in rounds that failed and weren't in rounds that succeeded.
Noop could be wishful. Noop could be wishful. When did we have the wishful's wish, and was Noop in that round? No, he wasn't. So yeah, Noop could be the wishful. Which is fine. We can have that. Although in fairness, a stowaway wishful always makes me a little bit anxious. It's not me. It's genuinely not me. It's genuinely not me.
We'll have to load the
Canadian, please.
I was going off my suspicions, so I will.
Canadian,
if that's the case. I am still a human.
Let's see what
have I done anything but tell the truth? Have I done anything but tell the truth? Come now.
No comment. I'm still a human though, so it must have gone to Tuna Tin, because I doubt it's gone to Tempe. There is still a possibility though.
Hoist the mainsails. Choose to obey or disobey.
So all I now know is there be ghosties. I don't know who they are. Everybody. Two obeys, one disobey. Are you going to double disobey it, Tempe? Yeah, that makes sense.
Time for an event, crew. What do you see on the horizon? Everyone, Check your devices to vote for an event.
Oh, we're lamp rich tonight. Although having said that, we keep having the option to vote for the lamps. The lamps never get picked.
I voted for the lamp.
I
just
voted
don't
for
have
the lamp.
emote. I cannot spam the emote. So don't own it. I need 898 more bits.
That's quite a lot of bits.
I think that's like a tenner or something. Don't have that money right now.
I'm going to see if, just for Cookie, I'm going to see if I can create a 2,000 bits emote before next week. I can't remember if that's a thing that I can do or not. Oh, I don't think it is. I think the next one that I can do is 5,000. So Chris Swan, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And have a good night too.
The captain needs to choose a player to exercise.
So, I was so excited about the magic lamp. I'm not going to lie, I actually didn't even realise that there was an exorcism.
They are now definitely...
Apple did not think about that. Apple was like, I am in. I think that was a good choice. I think that was a good choice for an exorcism.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Who got exercised?
Oh my god, I skipped my vote as the stowaway because I forgot I was the stowaway. I should have voted for someone. I should have voted for literally anyone. What am I doing?
Does anyone know how to read a map?
Still a human.
Let's see what the audience thought.
Okay, okay. I'm not sure about any of this, to be honest.
Avast, Captain. You need a job for your crew.
So, I mean, the thing that I can't figure out, nobody has counterclaimed Apple being pure.
No.
Fire the cannons. Choose to obey or disobey now. Time for an event, crew. What do you
So
see
presumably
on the
Apple is sincerely pure.
Everyone,
presumably.
check your devices to vote for an event.
Oh my gosh, what a selection of events. I genuinely don't know what to pick. We could just not have a pure. It is true. It is true. They could be innocent. Or anything else. But not the thief. I'm the thief. See, that's the thing, Tempe. Tempe says Whirlpool for guaranteed human. Unless tainted. The guarantees are so much less guaranteed in a traits game. You've just got to kind of go with your gut sometimes, you know? Oh, this is rough. See, I... I think this is going to happen. I think we're going to have a mutiny here. I think we're genuinely going to have a mutiny here.
I didn't vote for mutiny.
I didn't vote for mutiny.
I voted for Whirlpool.
I voted for Whirlpool.
Okay.
I'm not sure Whirlpool was the right pick either, to be honest, but...
No. I mean, giving it to the Navigator would have been harmless, but I'm not convinced Unitin's human, although it would have had no negative effect.
You say it would have been harmless. I think we've had the majority of the game so far with a relatively slim number of ghosts. And now I think we're starting to tip that balance where we've actually got quite a few ghosts. So I think actually extending the game in the later half would have been a ghost favourable move. That's my kind of my read on that situation. So I was a little bit more wary of that because I didn't want to, give the ghosts more opportunities to disobey, basically.
Yeah. I don't know.
My problem is I really don't have a read on who I think the ghosts are.
Let me just check the game log real quick. Okay. I have not been paying attention. I have been looking at what I'm having for food after this. I apologize.
I've been thinking about food also. I am ravenous. There was a bit where I was talking about... Oh, I can't remember what I was talking about. I think I said my gut instinct or something. And then I was like, my gut instinct is mostly saying about how hungry I am.
Let's see what the audience thought.
Decided to go for a new place.
Oh.
And apparently it's just down the road. It is 100 houses away from us. But the delivery is £4, which I think is crazy.
Sorry, Pav. Did you count how many houses away it is?
No, it's got the number.
Oh, okay, okay. No, that's fair. Yeah, I can get on board with that. No, that makes perfect sense.
Choose to obey or disobey now.
So, do I walk up and back? Is that worth the £4?
So I think it stopped raining, right?
It has.
I mean, you could.
I could also, if I order it now, it might turn up by the end of the stream.
This is a series of event choices.
I just had to Freaky Friday because I think it's the least harmless there.
So I think the thing about Freaky Friday is it's also a little bit of an information event as well. We could learn something from Freaky Friday. Fingers crossed we learn something from the Freaky Friday. Oh, I'm nervous. This is another one of those games that's getting a little bit like down to the wire, and could go either way.
Duties, two pirates bump into each other with force. A flash of light, and their roles reverse. If one was a ghost, now the other is instead, and vice versa. It's free.
Oh, this is the opposite of learning something. This is the opposite of what we wanted. Oh, this is one of those games, isn't it?
The more rounds a player is
fully is.
So yeah, sure, okay, that's fine. Canadian is saying that Lexente became a ghost, but surely Lexente is going to counterclaim the same, right?
Well, it was Tuna Tin that was...
Tuna Tin was exercised. Yeah, so unless Tunitin's tainted, which I don't think they are.
I was not sus on Lexente.
Yeah, neither was I.
But with what's been said,
Thing is, I know everyone else was sus of Canadian. I wasn't super sus of Canadian.
I don't know what to do.
Because
I don't want to risk it. I will regret it, but that's what I'm gonna do.
We'll have to load the cannons ourselves from now on. I hope we have more matches.
I am still human.
I'm still human.
Let's see what the audience thought.
I mean, of course, Canadian's gonna say Lexente was still a ghost. Of course. Oh. I don't know, you know. I don't know.
Noop's just claimed to have become a ghost.
Noop has claimed to become a ghost, but has claimed it with etc.
Raise the black flag.
Oh, and it's got Noop in.
Obey or disobey now.
And Apple says badge. Oh, could Apple be tainted, right? I'm not sure I'm buying Apple's original pure claim. I don't know, you know? Yes, Tuna. If Apple was tainted, you would have become a ghost in Freaky Friday.
Oof.
Okay, Tuna says Apple is not tainted. Okay, that is the most convincing evidence I have yet that Apple is pure.
I've got a bit of an anti-power. Like, I'm just diligent. Don't want that at this point in the game.
You do not want that at this point. There's too much confusion. There's too much, like, literally, from this point, anything could happen.
I think Ghosts at Work is useful. If you go flags, perhaps.
Ghosts at Work is always useful. Ghosts at Work is a great event.
Or you could do cages, because I think Canadian Tempe and Noob are all suspicious at this point.
Ghosts at Work was one of yours, I think, wasn't it, Pav?
No. Oh, yeah, it was actually, yeah.
Aspire, hello! It's good to see you. Let me do you a shout out.
The three events that I take claim for are Message in a Bottle, Ghostly Whispers, and Ghosts at Work.
The shout out is Over the Compass of Fate. Oh, look at that! We have been gifted an island adventure by the audience. The best gift the audience can offer us. Aspire, how are you doing? We are in the midst of our final game of the evening, and it is a particularly tense game. Everything has kind of gone a little bit awry, and we don't really know who is who. What would be good? What would be good? We need information, right? But do we need Scales information? Do we need Mystic information?
Scales would be good to narrow it down, and then we could do the Mystic after the Scales, I believe.
Yeah, but if we know... But if we Mystic first, then we can Cleansing Waters second.
Oh, you could do that, yeah. I think they're all useful. Just as long as we don't get caves or vines or mountains.
As long as we don't get vines, right? We are good. We've had some real, like, varied games this evening. I say that every week now, you know?
A lot of people going for treasure.
Hooray!
Which is interesting.
And a sub, thank you so much.
I don't think treasure is particularly useful, but I understand why we might need it.
We really appreciate that, thank you. And thank you so much for playing Paper Pirates on stream as well.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
So, this is just me saying the word so over and over again now. That's just the remainder of the stream, you understand. People need to be open about where they've been. So we've already had... So B2 is freezing. E5 is hot. We are decentralized. We don't believe in line management structures. So if E5 is hot, let's try. So hang on, D4 is freezing cold. So D5, whatever E5 hot, that's nonsense. That is not true. That is lies. D4 is freezing cold. So E5 is definitely not hot. Surely.
So it's got to be like B6 or somewhere around there. Or could be E2.
Flav is a great... Alex!
Oh my god, look who it is.
Alex!
B5 freezing. Oh.
I am really, really sus of Zan. Now.
E2
Really
is
sus.
freezing. Oh my lord, where is this treasure?
I think we've got too many ghosts, you know?
I'm going F6.
I think everyone's lying.
F6.
Oh my god, Pav, you got it!
Woo!
MV! Let's do a shout out for MV as well. Oh, everyone's checking in. How you doing, MV?
So Zan, that was a complete lie. Because if it was F6, E5 could not have been freezing cold.
Alex, you don't stream unless you're in here streaming with us. Which, by the way, where are you? Come stream
you said
with
E5
us.
hot.
Yeah, he did. So in fairness,
Yeah, no, that is right. I thought I got confused. Yeah.
so I got
right.
D. What did I say? I got like D4 cold or something.
You said D4. Yeah.
I was just about to say D4. Thanks for the follow, Junitin. Thank you so much for the follow.
Yeah, Matty. Yeah, it was you that confused me. I had them all.
I did. So I did get D4 cold. That is genuinely what I got. You know.
I mean, it would make sense if it was in the corner.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It was just.
alright.
It was further away than I expected. Don't throw me overboard. City or United? I don't follow football. Even
football.
even as a group of developers from Manchester, we're not football
Yeah,
people.
None of us are.
One of the things we have in common.
Clover would have had something to say about that. though,
Yeah, it's
but-
true actually. So think, Apple. Think about who you're putting in here, right? Because this is important. This is real important. This is like make or break the game important. When I play the game, I will tell my chat you said United. So with my limited understanding of football, I believe if you live in Manchester, you're supposed to support City. Is that correct?
So who supports United? People that aren't from
People that aren't from Manchester, yeah. That's my general understanding.
So I have to support Sheffield United in this house, but this is too much football talk.
So Apple says amongst Canadian Pav and Tempe there is one ghost. Hang on. Lexentis says, okay, time to confess, Canadian is a human. Okay, so that means the Freaky Friday from like 4 days ago, 3 days ago.
You need a job for your crew.
That means that we were correct in throwing Lexente overboard. Is that right? Someone.
Maybe.
I'm raising my eyebrows as if it helps.
It's 100% not me. And I mean, I know it doesn't mean anything, but
All I know is I'm a human.
I would not have gone for that bottom right to try and get a...
Oh, Veldemorta says, did Pav vote fishing? Did
I
you
did
vote
not.
fishing?
No, I voted Scales both times.
In fairness, you're orange. Was it Cookie that voted fishing? The orange and the ochre are very similar.
Also, I have not been in any rounds because I have not asked people to, so keep me out of it. And
Everyone, check your devices to vote for an event.
oh, message would be cool.
Message would be good.
That is the most useful.
Message would be good. Message would be good. Spire, you didn't get a notification when we went live? That's weird. Did I get a notification when we went live? Let me see.
I am awful at fishing. I've never seen fishing pass, so I would never vote for it. I think it's too luck based.
I got a notification when we went live.
Yeah, I got notification.
I didn't disobey. I obeyed. Genuinely. Honest to goodness. Sorry, sound like Mary
Still have the
Poppins.
notification.
You find a message
Still
in a
have the
bottle
notification on my
with secret
phone.
information. Check your
Zan's a
device.
ghost. Zan's a ghost. My message says Zan's a ghost.
Mine says Cookie is a
Can
human.
everyone be trusted? Make sure to question what everyone is seeing on their device.
So hang on. If Zan's a ghost, Zan must be tainted, surely. It's the only thing that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Did he... Yeah, because he didn't vote Lexente overboard. So Zan
Who is
must be the
always
tainted.
playing in when something goes wrong.
I know there's sus on me. That's the thing that's really frustrating me, and I don't know where it's come from. I've been a good boy all along.
I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Mm-hmm. So, Lexente, this is what worries me. There were 3 disobeys in that round, and I was in it, and I know I obeyed. So I know everyone else disobeyed, confusingly, including Apple.
Okay.
That's the bit that worries me. Right?
Wait, what's worrying?
Hang on. You can't say I never got the memo of 4 disobeys. Literally, that move is called doing a Matteo, right? You can't now turn around to me and be like, ooh.
So who are we voting for? Who have we got a guarantee?
Hang on. Ooh.
Oh, I don't want this power. Someone else take it. I mean, even if we threw you over, Noob, you'd have to go again, like once more to win a cursed win.
I can't believe you have turned doing a Matteo against me.
They were the best cabin boy.
I genuinely can't. I'm shocked about that.
Oh no, that is right. Yeah, it is 3.
Captain.
You are welcome to borrow our Matteo command. That is how people communally bully me.
I think that was a safe bet, but I don't feel like it was useful. Because Zan was 100% a ghost and still is.
So I got a bit distracted because I got the Zan message in a bottle, and I've just kind of ran with that a little bit. You understand?
Obey or disobey now.
Who else is a ghost? Pav, who else is a ghost?
I don't know. I know who isn't.
Who's not a
Cookie
ghost
was
other
wrong.
than me? You understand?
I'm also not a ghost, but
It's Tempe and Noob. Oh no! Should this have been a 4 disobeys scenario? Have I? No. Okay. No. We're good.
Time for an event.
But that means we're good.
What do you see on
Is
the
it Noob?
horizon? Everyone, check your devices to vote for an event.
This is not a helpful collection of events. This is like the opposite of a collection of helpful events.
I don't know what to pick.
Quick step is the least harmful. I can't look. The compass of fate is going to betray us. I mean, so yeah, exactly like Cookie said, Bloodlust isn't awful, but it's also not the best. Like,
it's the one I voted for.
I think Quickstep was more harmless. I think Quickstep was the most harmless of those.
The more rounds a player
There is a real anti-Tempe campaign, it's true. Do you know what? I'm going to skip my vote. I'm going to skip my vote. There we go. I have done it. I've pressed skip vote. I'm going to leave it up to everyone else.
So Cookie was a human until, well, if Zan is tainted, Cookie cannot be, because I got Cookie in the bottle.
Yeah.
As a human. So a vote for Cookie is a wasted vote.
I am relatively certain that Zan is the tainted because I got them as ghost in my bottle, and I don't know how they could have become ghost other than by being tainted. That's my best rationale, though. You understand? And I realise it's not, it's not watertight. It's relatively watertight. Because they didn't vote anyone overboard. They have to be the tainted. It's the only possibility.
I don't know if voting Tempe is a good idea either. But...
I have no sus on Tempe.
Let's hope we don't run too firmly ashore.
Canadian does, however, say Tempe was a ghost.
What's a ghost? Yeah.
Lexenti says, wait, I only just got it. People disobey because Zan was in the job. Yes, and apparently I didn't get it either, even though we call that doing a Matio. So if you know someone's a ghost, you can deliberately disobey to try and flip it back on them. But it's so rare that it works, but it feels so good when it does. You have to, right, when we're doing a Matio, you have to let me know. It's named after me, but apparently I don't know.
Choose to obey or disobey now.
I was doing a Matio there, right? But then in fairness, now we've discussed it so much, I guess I was assuming that Zan was going to obey instead of disobey. This is the reverse psychology, you know? Anyway, we've got a wish. So, Cookie, what have you wished for?
The captain has had a change of heart. If they were a ghost, they are now human. But if they were a human, they are now a ghost.
Oh.
What is this game? What is happening?
I'm going to have to trust the collective because I don't know what's going on.
I'm passing. I'm holding my hands up and I'm passing. I think we have a lot of ghosties too. I think we have quite a few. Don't say how. Yes, you could. Oh, we could. Yeah, we could have thrown Zan overboard. It's true. It is true. No, you're right. We could have done. No. Other people can throw Zan overboard. It's fine. You're right. We could have done. Sorry, I shouldn't have passed.
Never mind.
My bad. I should have voted for Zan.
Let's see what the audience thought.
So, right. we've started to figure this out. We should be able to sail home, surely. Oh my god, we've only got one treasure.
Choose a job for your crew. Make sure you pick a job that only people you trust can play.
Oh gosh.
Fire the cannon.
No, okay. Don't put. This is the end of the game, so you have to obey this because you've got me in it, and I'm a diligent. So you're gonna have to obey this because if it's a disobey, we've lost. Okay, we're home.
And Apple's presumably not the tainted because Zan is.
Well done, crew. We've made it back to shore. Unfortunately for the stowaway, they always lose no matter which team they're on.
Was ooh.
Before we find out which team the captain is on, let's see which
There we go. There we go. There's Zan tainted. Tempe was human. Lexente was human. I was human. Noop was human. Canadian was human. Pav was human. Tunatin was human. Cookie was human. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, are we all human? Did we figure out the tainted and win? Like the ultimate win. The maximum win. The maximum win.
Wow.
The human team have won.
That was great.
Literally the maximum win. This is what happens when Alex isn't here.
Oh well, he is here. You cast her into existence.
Alex!
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I just got home.
Hello.
Hello.
We're just about to review the round history for a very wacky game.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of it.
It was a lot.
I'm pretty surprised that came up human, to be honest.
So
all three of them have. It's been great.
So our OGs were Zan and Tempe. On day 2, we had the Freaky Friday. Apple and Tunatin switched, which was fine. They were both human. That's what gave me the reassurance that Apple was human. We had the seance that we messed up, and that revealed that Tempe was a ghost. So we threw Tempe overboard, 1 ghost fewer. We had a scurvy. We threw Noop overboard. Noop took ill, fell overboard. And who did that make a ghost? That made Canadian a ghost. Okay. We had the suspicious soup, and Canadian chose not to poison anyone. You threw me overboard, which is what made Tempe a ghost. We had the exorcism. Apple chose to exorcise Tunatin, who wasn't... Why did we choose to exorcise Tunatin? That doesn't make any sense. We had the Freaky Friday just a bit earlier. Although I suppose we did have the scurvy. Okay, fair. We had the mutiny when we chose not to vote the captain overboard. We had the Freaky Friday when Canadian and Lex swapped, which is then we threw Lex overboard. Yeah. We had the island adventure. We had the message in a bottle. We threw Zan overboard. Zan was a ghost and no new ghost was created. We had the bloodlust. We threw Tempe overboard. They were a ghost and no new ghost was created. We'd figured all of this out. We threw Zan overboard, relegated him to stowaway, and had a human win. So Apple was pure. Cookie was wishful. Tunatin was innocent. Pav was diligent. Canadian was psychic. Noop was cursed. I was the thief. Lexente was the gifted. Tempe was the idol. And Zan was tainted. Whew! That was a game and a half.